Hello, Internet. Guess let's go with arcade. This is Mushihimesama Futari. It is coming to Steam November 5th, I believe. So I thought yeah, we're breaking all kinds of horrible international laws or whatever bullshit Cave wants you to believe. Okay. Okay, we're definitely not doing the hard mode. Let's just go default. Yeah. Played this before, but I'm not super good or anything. K's game's always controlled pretty great on the 360 controller because I use very few buttons like most shooters, really. I realize chat's going to be difficult in this game. I guess I can go over every time I kill a boss or something. I hate starting from scratch in terms of live stream viewers compared to not live stream viewers. Real pain to talk to nobody. Oop. Why aren't you loud? Oops. It's a yoink and it came out like y'all. Hello, T-Rex. This is why the dinosaurs went extinct. They shot bullets. Just... Ah, crap. There we go. Maybe I don't really need to use the, why did the stream restart? Marker, did you press something? Marker's laying across the keyboard. Let me make sure the encoder is not in focus. Ugh. Parky. He's sleeping very peacefully. He's just sleeping right across the keyboard, so it's still kind of disruptive. Oops, sorry, I was looking over. Still no viewers. Excellent. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday's a crappy day to stream. I always seem to have less viewers on Tuesdays. I don't know. I don't know if they're like ideal days to stream or anything. I'm not an expert at this crap. I'm just considering this practice, and I don't even really care what happens in terms of viewers right now. Why would I want a replay? No! Menus! Wait, did I pick score attack? I do it menu. You know, let's just do the 360 version. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between them, honestly. Usually the 360 version is a little bit easier. And sometimes it has enhanced graphics, actually. Normal play. Oh, right, I need to make sure this is actually streaming. Parker! Damn it. What are you knocking over, even? Oh, yeah, it is 60 frames per second. Finally. Yeah, this game shouldn't give me too much trouble. Actually, with all the movement. What did you even knock on the floor, Parker? I don't see it. That your cat is great, by the way. What did you knock over? Butthead. Okay. Alright, back to default strength. Parker! Would you please stop that? Okay, let me just move that out of your way. Damn it, Chippy Robo. Get out of here. Put it over there. Yeah, probably should reconsider the Tuesday live streams. Thursday ones aren't too terrible, all things considered. There's this thing I've been meaning to try called Restreamio. I think that's what it's called. Well, it's you restream to Twitch, YouTube, Hitbox, whatever the hell you want. Twitch doesn't allow it for partners, but I'm definitely not a Twitch partner. And I don't particularly plan to be one, so it doesn't really bother me. I was thinking of using that so I could just test on Twitch and see if it's like, if I actually get viewers faster on Twitch than YouTube, maybe I would continue to do that. I kind of just don't want to split audiences like that. It's a pain in the butt. And I don't really know long term how this YouTube gaming and YouTube Red stuff is going to turn out. It will seem like they could result in an increase of people watching live streams up on YouTube instead of Twitch and stuff. I know Hitbox has definitely dropped the ball. Weird, they changed this guy's phases in 360 mode? That's more than I expected they would change. Yeah, Hitbox... Damn it, I walked right into that. You don't always need to be in slowdown mode. Hitbox had a good advantage in that Twitch was really screwing up, and Hitbox was doing tons of cool new stuff, and then they just, best I'm aware, they just totally stopped. And just, I never really see links to Hitbox streams, I never hear about cool stuff they're doing. They just, I don't know. I wanted them to succeed, because I mean, Twitch kind of sucks, and they definitely need competition. But, I don't know. Oh, Parker. That's why you don't leave your tail there. Hey, leave the porch alone. If you're sniffing, that's Parker sniffing the microphone. Does it smell like my voice? Whew. That's about to be in. Giant icicles. I've played this and credit fed my way through before, but I'm not super familiar with this game. That's kind of why I'm doing the stream, so I can get familiar with it in order to do at least somewhat decent video for the Steam release. I'll do a regular upload of that on the stream. I'm not sure I'll be able to get good enough to 1cc it, but try and get decent anyway. Maybe just like one continue, hopefully. This doesn't seem ridiculously hard, but you don't have many lives. Like, Eschatos, I would say is easier to 1cc than most of K's stuff. Gives you a decent supply of lives through extends. This, I'm not sure how many extends we even get in this one. Sometimes you don't get any. What's going on, chat? Nobody's talking. Parker, get your tail out of my face. Parker. Okay, that's better. This is not really a game where I can sit and futz with you, Parker. I think Bug Panic is a spin-off of this, and it's actually really fun. I think it's mobile only, unfortunately, but it's really fun. Twin sticky bullet hell game with an unusual like shooting mechanic. Like you fling bombs, and it's really cute. And one of very few purchases from on my iPad that I wish I could access. They gave that away. Oh right, I have bombs, and I've been completely neglecting them. I always forget to use bombs. That's probably my #1 downfall. I just never think to use them until I get hit. And then I press the bomb button when I know it won't do anything. Or I'm just like, hey, maybe it will this time. Oh. Okay. I'm impressed, Mr. Kabutops. Oh, crap. I should probably aim those bombs, but that's not really why I'm firing them. Just kind of panicking. Now that I remember I have bombs, I'm like, yeah, I'll just use all of these. If I don't, I'll just forget I have it all and just die. Die. Thank you. Parker, what are you doing? Okay, I just had to verify that Parker hadn't like stopped the stream or something, because he was laying across the keyboard and pressing the Windows key and opening menus, and he's just very talented at breaking things. Oops. Maybe I should keep slow mode on. That was pretty decent dodging if I do say so myself. Considering I've only fought that boss like once, probably. I didn't play this much. I got a whole bunch of cave games at once. Because that's the only reason I got my 360. No miss. I really hope these games do well on Steam because, geez, reviewers are awful at shoot-em-ups and understanding the value of shoot-em-ups, and they just credit feed and then they complain the game is too easy and short. And it's like, that's not how you play these, and I don't even know why reviewers bother if they're not even gonna like understand the game properly. Like, I don't mind like a first impression sort of thing if you don't really fully get it. But assigning numbered scores to stuff you clearly just legitimately do not understand is... But whatever. Shoot 'em up fans don't follow traditional reviewers, they have their own reviewers. Well, actually, I'm not really super aware of many shoot 'em up only reviewers, but you know, you just know cave stuff is usually good. Quote's good too, though. Quote doesn't get enough respect. Cool to see them come to Steam. Damn it. Steam too. Alter Degesia. So it's been really cool to see all of that starting to come to Steam. It's only just Eschatos so far, but this game is coming next week. Hopefully the port is good. I guess Cave is doing the porting, and Degesia does QA. They had good QA, or they had a good port for Eschatos, so I'm hoping all the Cave games do as well. I mean, they're not super intensive or anything, but performance problems would be super killer. Speaking of performance, slowdown here is intended, and it would actually be bad if they removed it. Because it helps you get through bullet patterns like this. Like, games are balanced to the slowdown, so that actually needs to be incorporated. Sometimes ports will remove slowdown and make games harder. In fact, I think that's actually something that people complain about in the HD version of... that was just confidence. The HD port of Shadow of the Colossus, I hear that gripping is a lot harder, and I think it's apparently just because it's like 20 frames per second on PS2, and so it's just really easy, or a lot easier anyway, to manage your grip, and it's just a lot harder at 30 frames per second. It's not even 60 frames per second on PS3. Whew. Parky, would you please stop opening menus with your butts? I definitely think I'll rethink this Saturday or Tuesday streaming. I was thinking of maybe trying a weekend stream, but actually what I was thinking is I would just... Oop. It's supposed to appear when the boss is coming. I was thinking I would just finish up some other stuff, like make sure I have some videos in advance, and then... And then, not much. Yeah, just finish up my upload stuff, and then have a week where a week where I just try to stream a lot more and get used to what days work, what games work. Just get used to streaming in general. This game does not have a novice, like, easy mode, by the way. This is the easy mode. Some of them have novice modes that they can be, like, ridiculously easy. One of the Dodonpachi games has, like, a ridiculously easy novice mode. There's only one level that's, like, actually difficult. And it's because it's all environmental hazards, not weapon shots or bosses. I forget which Dodonpachi game it is. It's like 3 of them. I want to say it's Daifukatsu. On the plus side, I now know 60 frames per second streaming works, and at least this game looks pretty decent. I'm just basically learning what's coming up in this run. This isn't really supposed to be good. I still feel bad about dying. Your first run is never really supposed to be good in any of these games. You're learning. And that's something I think a lot of people struggle with. I mean, it's an unusual concept. A lot of games like to let you think you're really good, even at the beginning, by, you know, just throwing out crap. Like, really easy crap. Shoot-em-ups and any competitive, like, multiplayer, that stuff doesn't fly in. And I don't think people are really used to computers not giving a shit about, you know, beating you. They're used to it in multiplayer, they're fine with that, because it's other humans, but I don't think people really like a computer that isn't just gonna let them win. Not at a casual level anyway. Spider Bro! Watch you flinging those, Spider Bro. Oops. Wow, you died fast, Spider Bro. Oop. wish more of my YouTube followers followed me on Twitter and stuff. I don't really feel like I have super much reach on Twitter in terms of my own followers. It's mostly like game devs that follow me on Twitter, actually. Which, that's who I follow, so I think it makes sense. I do wish my Twitter or my YouTube audience were easier to access. Most of my subscribers just rarely watch videos. I don't think YouTube does a very good job of notifying subscribers of anything really anymore. It just got really bad at that. And yeah. YouTube gaming seems like it fixes it, but you have to willfully use YouTube gaming for it to start doing that. So, and I don't think YouTube does a very good job of funneling people over to YouTube gaming. So it's this great interface, but you have to use it, and people aren't using it yet, so. And I verified that with my stats. I get very, very little views. Like, I pretty much only get the views that are from my live streams because I tweet out, you know, my YouTube gaming links. Please die. Oof. Pardon me. See, that's why I slow down. Damn it. It's a gameplay mechanic. Is this one of those games that refills your bombs when you're done? I always forget the bombs. It's still relevant. Maybe it's a good thing there's no chat today so far, because I could read it. Ah, frickin'. I bumped into an enemy. That's just embarrassing. Bye, please. Yeah. Hey, Dung Beetle. I really like the phases of enemies in this game. Cave usually does a good job of that. I love the visual changes that the bosses undergo, in addition to just pattern. Fuck. I pressed the wrong bomb button. Give me that max power. Huh. I don't remember that attack. Hey, capitalist. What's going on? Oh, could you tell me if the stream audio stuff sounds good? I tried to readjust it, but I can't really test it very well without muting my own, like, muting the game audio. The extra thing about the streaming awkwardness is I'm gonna have to go through it again because OBS still doesn't work with my capture card, so I have to use its software for now, but I eventually do want to switch back to OBS. And every switch over, something always goes wrong. Gas. Game volume's a bit loud. Alright. I figured it would be, because I was just adjusting it on my own. Alright. I turned it down a bit, so let me know how it is now. Oop. I'm out of bounds. It's surprising, because I usually forget to even use them. One thing I do... Sounds better now. Alright, good. Fuck. Pausing is very dangerous. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, one thing I do wish YouTube streaming did, the old version of YouTube streaming, which I will admit sucked, let you schedule events, and I really wish I could still do that without using the old crappy interface. Ah. Kinda wish this had auto bomb. Actually, maybe I should check options. It probably doesn't. Cave. I don't think I've ever seen auto bomb in a cave game, actually. But one thing I've seen that I really like is auto bomb. Like, if you get hit, it does a very weak attack, but if you manually trigger the bomb, it's way stronger. I think that's a decent way to balance for auto bomb. I also think auto bomb is pretty much one of the most important accessibility features, because knowing when to bomb is one of the harder skills, in my opinion. Fuck. I wasn't looking close enough to my character. You can... Fuck. You can never get too distracted by all the flashy lights. You gotta... You don't want to look directly at your character. Be sort of... Keep him in your peripheral. Get out of here, dragon. Nobody likes your style. Fuck. I said get out of here, dragon. Jerk. Hey, you're not dead. Good for you. Ah. Look at all these little dragons. Some kind of... We're supposed to be fighting bugs, not dragons. This is ridiculous. Bugs shoot lasers, not dragons. Come on. Boss time? Maybe? No? Something dropping a bomb usually means boss time. Whatever. How's the 60 frames per second look? It looked pretty decent in the preview, but I didn't full screen it. I'm streaming this in 720p since it's, you know, pixel art. So I hope my bandwidth would be decent enough. I know high-res 3D games still don't look super great via my awful bandwidth. But, oh, that's a good idea for a goal. I was thinking about my Patreon, what goals I could have. I guess one thing I could have is higher bandwidth for streams, because that's a fixed monthly cost, and that would fit perfectly for a patron goal. I do think I have a higher tier. There are limits to what I can do as far as upstream, but I think there's at least one higher tier. Though beyond that, it's just like higher frickin' I scratched my nose. Don't scratch your nose. Like, all of their high tiers, my internet service provider, they're for upping your stupid bandwidth cap, which we didn't even have until a year ago. But now there's all these stupid tiers that are just for increasing your bandwidth cap because of their extortion crap. Ugh. I hate bandwidth caps. And they've even admitted that bandwidth caps aren't about, you know, limiting use and keeping speeds high for everybody. They're just extortion, basically. Hi, evil queen. Yeah, that's what I do too. I always have that reflex to fuck. I don't have bombs. Oh yeah, you do refill your bombs on death. I feel really dumb for not using bombs. Well, even more so. But yeah, it's I get that reflex, and I know I failed to hit it. I just press it anyway. I'm not really confident in my ability to go through that attack. Fuck. Yeah. super confident with that attack either. Pretty sure this is the normal final boss. It's probably a true final boss I'm not even familiar with. Excuse you. Just get right to that last phase, shall we? What? This is why I'm practicing. Please die. Please die. Please die. Oh my god, would you die? Would you die? Please. Thank you for your imminent death. There we go. We already lost all of our score several times, but I just wanted to keep that last bit of score. You have no gems because you're terrible. So in the end, Oni-chan was dead. And nobody cares. Yeah. I don't... whatever. I'm sure it's a completely horrifically terrible score. Game over. It should say on the video output low. Buffer. What? Hang on. I'm getting... Ugh. Yeah, this is Bug Princess. I don't need to save my replay. Claim my... What the hell? Say my video output is low. Steam, you're not doing anything stupid, are you? Ugh. I hate this. I can't even use like 2/3 of my upstream bandwidth. I'm gonna bring the stream down for like a fraction of a second and bring it back up because I have to lower my bitrate a bit here. Sorry. You coming back? Okay, good. Stream is continuing. I guess I should have checked the options. Oh, there's no options, are there? Okay. Yep. Staff. Oh, yeah, it's just the credits. Storage. Yeah, don't need replays. Do you have to pay for cloud storage on Xbox Live? I've never used the cloud storage. Like, I just got my 360 just to play these games, so I'm not really familiar with how all that crap works. It's training. Oh! Total counter. Alright, stream looks healthier now. There's no music at this part. You should still have audio, though. Yeah, I hear audio on the stream, so... Ultra. What is this Ultra? Let's try this training mode here. Oh crap, I shouldn't have changed the shot power. Because now I don't know what Ultra, if it's Ultra or not. So, shot power default. I assume Ultra is like really hard mode. Oh right, this is the abnormal, like, shooty pattern. I don't like it. Yeah, and Ultra is definitely a hard mode, not an easier mode. I kind of figured it wouldn't be. I don't even remember that dragon thing being there. Yeah, we're not playing all Ultra mode right now. Yes. Yeah, let's just go normal config. Let's just be a cheater. This is all just practice. One side start. How does Oni-chan play? Let's just go normal. He's got laser. Doesn't seem that different. I guess I'll see once I get some power-ups. Yoink. Huh. Oh, I guess I don't have range, so it was just hitting something. Maybe hit stronger, but he definitely seems to be putting out less projectiles than his sister. I think it's his sister, I'm not really sure. I can't understand any of the damn story. I only have the Japanese versions of any of these, and I'm not even particularly sure which ones have English versions. I just got a Japanese Xbox to not have to deal with that. So everything's in Japanese, and that's fine. Story doesn't really matter. Unless you're one of them Tohos. I'm not into the Tohos. I don't like mind its existence or anything, but it's like people aren't a fan of them because of the games, like the gameplay. And that's fine, but I'm not a big fan of seeing it in shoot 'em up discussions, or in discussions of shoot 'em ups rather. I like his laser, but I think I like Bug Princess better. In general terms. Especially the spread. Her spread is way better. The laser's alright. I love his weird hands move. Like, how do you even come up with that? Bye-bye. I didn't even remember to use bombs. Man, why does Oni-chan get a dragon? I want a dragon. I guess he's not older brother, is he? He's definitely younger. I don't know what that's called, though. You never hear the younger brother and sister thing. It's always the older thingy. Oh well. Ah, itching my nose. Don't do that. Don't itch your nose while playing these games. Just suffer. You'll die less. Embrace the pain. Huh. This bomb's a little interesting. Does it really hit, like... I think I like his bomb better. But he's not a Bug Princess. We can't play Bug Princess without being the Bug Princess. That's ridiculous. How long ago did the stream drop to 144p? It might have been my fault, because the stream health was bad for a bit, and I guess it wasn't getting enough video. I had to turn down my encoding settings. I'm using like half of my frickin' upload because that's all I can reliably use, I guess. Anyway, the internet infrastructure in the United States sucks, and I hate it. And I really wish Google Fiber would come to my town, but that's very unlikely. My ISP is rolling out fiber, but not in this state. And I don't know when, if ever, it'll be doing that. And it's like long-term plans to even have fiber in another state. Like 2016 or 2017. So it's like... That's honestly the one thing about living where I do. Like, I live in a very low cost of living area. The internet speed is the one thing that really does kind of impact any businessy things I might need to do from home. Because I really cannot. There is not a better internet service provider where I am. Even though mine sucks, and that's really unfortunate. I think I'm doing better already, but that makes sense, because that was like my second run through the game. Oh, it's one of those things where it converges and diverges when you move. I see, that gives you a little bit extra control, but I don't really need it. Just remember to use those bombs. I like how I clearly have 2 people talking in chat, but it still says I have 1 viewer. Maybe it's because Bad P keeps, you know, disappearing off the face of the earth. Internet connection-wise. I would really like some fiber internet in this area, but I don't know. Of course, the government doesn't give a crap about any of them internet things. That's science crap. I didn't know you're moving to Amsterdam. That's cool. I'm fine here in America, really. I just want better internet. It's pretty much all, really. A big city would be nice to have, like, immediately close by, but I would not want to actually live in one. And I mean, I live within driving distance of Chicago. It's like a day trip, but, I don't really want to move where I am. Oop. They'll be renovating my house at the end of this year, hopefully. Assuming everyone's schedule aligns, so I'll have more incentive to stay, too. Pretty nice house, just hasn't really... It was never finished in terms of getting ready for renting before I moved in. It just needs everything done. Like, my second story is completely useless right now, but it'll be pretty nice once it's done. No, rest in peace, desktop. I didn't even know you had a desktop. I thought you were always complaining about your gaming on your laptop, unless you just recently got it. I should really find, is there like... I saw this thing called Twitch Alerts that helps you show comments and crap on stream. Is there anything like that for YouTube? Or do I just need to chroma key the actual... Am I playing on some sort of easy mode? Oh, that wasn't the boss. Duh. That was a mini-boss. Still, this is going even more smoothly than what I would have expected from a second play. I can't tell if it's because of the dude I picked, or just getting better. Or do you mean tower is in not PC, like a physical like building? I'm not 100% sure what you meant there. I just assumed desktop tower. I don't even call mine a tower. I just the streak had to end. Should have bombed. Yeah, I guess I haven't really been on chat.se anytime. soon, anytime recently. Well, I guess so you can always build another one. Speaking of building, I really do need to get a new graphics card. I can't play the incredibly rare, intensive 3D application at full speed anymore. $7 hours to build it? I guess if that was your first time, might not be too horrible. I mean, it'll take a few hours. 7 seems a bit much, but depends on what you had trouble with. Shit. Now I'm doing bad. What was that little dragonfly thingy? Hey, Barkin' Doggy. I guess it depends on what tower you're working with, too. I have a very nice Cooler Master half X, which is very nice and easy to work with. Kind of feels like he's dealing more damage. I don't know. I never remember to like look things up before I play these games. Also, I like that this bug has like this horrible alien mouth head thing inside of it. Not just like, you know, bug. Sounds good, Capitalist. Highly recommend building your own PC. It's an experience for one thing, and you get a lot more bang for your buck, and you get to make sure it's exactly right for you. And there's a lot of options that are really hard to get in a pre-built, because, you know, the sort of customers that want a pre-built, there's a lot of fine-tuning and stuff they don't really understand and don't bother with. So you get a lot of crap with stock coolers and not the most efficient graphics card and a huge pain in the ass to open up and work with. It's always absolute hell opening a pre-built and trying to mess with it. Just, oh my god. I have found my parents had these Dell things that were like mini ATX crammed in, and all the crap was like shoved in sideways and everything barely fit, and oh my god, it was a nightmare. I have been streaming for 50 minutes. I stream Thursday, and I'm actually reconsidering my Tuesday streams. They don't seem to get many views. Even relative to Parker. Move. Thank you. But yeah, 6:30 Central is when I try to start my streams. Though I'm reconsidering the Tuesday streams. They always seem to get way worse views. I'm thinking I'll maybe try for weekend. I'm not sure I can promise a consistent time on weekends. Unless it's like maybe midday, I guess. And that feels kind of weird. But, I don't know. I said earlier when I'm not sure anyone currently watching was watching, I'm gonna try to find a what the fuck? You weren't that easy before. Something's up here. Actually, I didn't bomb it. I don't know, maybe it just has stronger bombs? Because Bug Princess's bombs seem to just suck. Maybe that's a primary differentiating factor, I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to dedicate a week to just try a bunch of different streaming times and games and sort of get more used to it. Because it still kind of feels like a chore, and I do eventually want that to go away. I pressed B. Also around Black Friday, I'm probably going to get myself a 1 terabyte solid state drive. I want one for under 300 if I can get one. Though lately I could probably deal with like a 500, because what I've been doing on Steam is just deleting games that I'm either never going to play or played and I'm done with. And so my amount of games, or my file size installed has dropped fairly drastically. I do really like this guy's bombs. They are way, way cooler. But, I mean, he's not a bug princess, so that's definite negative points. By the way, does anyone use the YouTube Gaming mobile app? I didn't really bother too much with that. It looked largely the same as the website, but how do people like that? I really like their website, but I still don't really watch too many streams on it. I've got a 128 solid state drive for my OS right now, but I kind of really would like to put all my games on a solid state drive to what is it about? Yeah, I would like a solid state drive just to put all my games on, just to make sure that's not a loading issue. You didn't know Black Friday existed? I guess outside of the US it might not exist at all, probably. It's just the holiday season where stores are in the black accounting-wise, so like they're making a profit, so they go crazy and have a whole bunch of deals that are usually the best of the year, pretty much consistently. And they always have these things they call door busters, which means they're good discounts, but there's incredibly few of them. And so, like, only people that show up there literally before the store opens, like 5 a.m., will get them. And... oh, you mean the app, not Black Friday. Oh well. Someone will enjoy my explanation, probably. But yeah, there's a mobile app for... in fact, I think it door slams you if you try to go to the YouTube Gaming app. I'm only half aware of chat because I'm, like, glancing at chat and then immediately back to the game. Oh, hey, Benny. I didn't know you popped in. My hand's feeling a tiny bit crampy, so I may call this... I may play something else after we finish this cycle. Not sure what else. I guess not another shoot 'em up, because that won't help my hand. I'll find something. Maybe. I guess you guys could vote on it. I've got... on the PS4, I've got Tearaway Unfolded and Estival Versus still to play. I haven't even opened Disgaea 5 yet. I will eventually, but I want to finish some other stuff first. We've got Blanc game, but we just showed that. I've got a ton of stuff on PC, but I kind of want to sift through that on my own. If you can speedrun in chat, you can play a bullet hell game. You can... there's times when you can look over. Not for very long, but I was waiting for an example, and of course the game's not going to give me one. But, like right now, there was no new chat messages, but there are little moments where you can peek in. Ah, I was out of bombs. I guess death was imminent. I just kind of want to practice this for the Steam release on the 5th. Hopefully I will have a review copy before then, but I'm not sure at this point. I didn't have Eschatos. Actually, no, wait, I did have Eschatos a little early. But, fuck. Digicia isn't very consistent in their getting stuff out early. Boss time. Oh wait, you're just a mini boss. I will keep doing spike ball things. Now I'm suspicious. That was way easier. Is this guy just that good, or did I change some setting, or maybe I should play as this guy instead of Princess? But that just feels wrong. I guess he could just be an easy mode character. I've seen games do that. Gun Deadly does that. It has a character that is like, it has one character that's like super easy, relatively speaking, one that's pretty normal, and one that's really hard to use. Like, she's melee in a bullet hell game. I'm destroying my throat tonight. I need something to drink. This isn't the best time to pause. Alright, now I'll pause. Alright, gonna get something to drink real quick. Wish I could enable monetization without having pre-roll ads, because then I could roll ads when I get a drink and stuff, but I don't really want to put ads just for pre-rolls. I don't think I can disable that, Parker, can I? I don't think I can. Alright, back. We've got Parker and a glass of water on the same table, so things could get dangerous here. What did you track onto the table, Parker? Hold on. Okay. I'll run over my wire. What the fuck? Video output low? What is this crap? Hang on. Are you guys having stream quality issues? It's buffering for me, so I guess I need to... What in the hell? Is it okay now? Video streaming. Well, leave a comment if you are having buffer issues. I'm just gonna focus on playing for now, but I'll fix that if I can. I guess I'll have to bring the stream down yet again, if I do. I think part of it is I'm just thinking to use bombs right, and his bombs seem to actually deal damage, where Bug Princess's bombs didn't seem to work in terms of damage. Fah! Also, I'm pretty sure YouTube is underestimating my view count. Fuck. That was just bad. Because I've got like 4 people talking and it says 1 person is watching. I don't think I've ever seen it go above 2. Fuck. Okay, now I'm doing good old-fashioned bad. If you're having buffering issues or not having buffering issues, do let me know. Maybe I just have to stream at super low bitrate to ensure constant quality. Sigh. I love the ones you can't even see dying and making loud sounds. Ooh. I think ooh. I'm just gonna stop talking. Huh. Are you at live though? Not at like... You're not watching it at a slightly further back position? I'm not sure what you would call that, but like the DVR feature. I really do love the DVR feature. Is probably my favorite specific feature, the YouTube specific streamy feature. Yeah, Doki Doki, whatever. So I assume this is not the true final boss if the final boss is supposed to be the hardest thing ever. Or maybe it's probably just drastically harder on the higher difficulties, of course. This is normal mode. Which is the easiest mode in this figures. Weird. I don't know, maybe I just can't trust YouTube's estimate. YouTube did that with its old streaming thing too. It would say that your encoding settings were bad, and then if you actually used its recommended encoding settings, it was just horrible. It was super ugly and bad. I guess this is pretty much the usual crew, so maybe it's not too much worse on Tuesday than it is on Thursday. I don't know. I don't really feel like the streams are growing too much, though. But it's not really any worse. Fuck. That was cheap, but... Two health bars. There's only one health bar in this game. It doesn't have stacked health bars like lots of games do. Unless you mean the split that indicates when the next phase is going to happen. That is a nice feature. Cave games usually have that. Blah blah blah. They had a happy end, but not the true end, because you played on easy difficulty. Or normal, whatever. Do you like die or something? He didn't die! Yay! See, these view stats are total lies. Alright. That is some poor playing of Bug Princess. Starring Bug Prince, I guess. Oh, I guess I hadn't noticed that. Let me start real quick just to see if I can see what you're talking about. Though I guess I won't. Let's see what this abnormal shoot style is. Tiny line above the bomb counterable. Oh, does it display the boss health there? That makes sense. I guess that makes it easier to read if you happen to be looking at the bottom. I can definitely play a lot better than this in a game I'm actually used to, but I kind of wish I had these digital. I don't think all of these are even on digital, but not sure if you can hear it now that it's silent, but my 360 is super loud. And I also have to swap discs a lot, which is kind of annoying when when all my discs are collectibles. Oops. No, I want to turn off the thingy. Turn off. Right. Oh my god, I hate live streaming so much. Oh! Fucking finally, what the hell was that? Ugh. I had to close my... Oh, oops. Are we back? Okay. We are negative... I've been streaming for negative 15 seconds, okay? Ugh. I have no idea when the stream cut out. I wanted to cut it out anyway to change games. But this was already loaded on my PS4, so we're just gonna play it. Ugh. Oh crap, not on easy. Shut up, Murakumo. Alright. Let me tweet out again. I hate streaming, by the way. Something always goes wrong. Alright, everything looks alright. Oh. Ah. There we go. Forgot my controls for a second. That's because of this Japanese surface to select. You're slower than I remember, Murakumo. That's a good vantage point right there. Alright. Hey, what are you doing? No, combo. Do you not have aerial? Huh. She can't combo in the air. I did not know that. Oh. Oh wait, let me play the stream so I can actually see how... Oh dang. Wait a minute. Why are you an auto 480p? Ah, YouTube. That looks pretty bad. Ugh. How terrible does it look for you guys, and be honest? I had to down my stream quality again. And I probably can't play this game at 60 frames per second. If anyone is even still watching. I see one, but I mean the viewer count seems very inaccurate. Is this just like a stream of random pixels? Is that what we're seeing? I really hate that I can't change my bitrate without bringing down the stream. I know, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still. This is all very frustrating. Should have been back for a minute. So since the stream is back for you, how does it look? Really? Alright. So you're watching on your phone, right? Like, do you mean fine for phone? Should be 720p at 30 or at 60. I probably just shouldn't stream this game at 60 frames per second. Or any 1080p 3D game, really. I definitely need to change the difficulty. Oh, I almost took you down. How many JRPGs I play? I actually don't usually play many on YouTube. They're usually pretty slow and hard to actually show off. I do play a fair amount of JRPGs though. The quality gear is disabled. Weird. What, are you using the YouTube app or the gaming YouTube app or mobile site or what? Calm down, Katsuragi. But yeah, that was super weird. My streaming, excuse me, my streaming software insisted it was streaming just fine, and YouTube was just like, nope, I'm not getting a signal at all. And then I brought it back, I brought it down, back up, nothing. I tried again, nothing. I had to close all the way out of it, so I don't know if it was my capture software. Like, this is kind of why I just want to use OBS. I trust it a bit more than Elgato software quality-wise. Yeah, 720p 60 should be the maximum for it. Oh, right. Ah, crap. I need to quit and play on a higher difficulty level. I kind of wish it would remember that. I'm gonna get the platinum in this and just completely ignore Saundra and Kagura 2. I'm really not enjoying 2 very much. I'll regret this, but let's just go ahead and try the hardest difficulty. You're probably can't hear it on stream, but the voices in that goodbye are super localized. You can hear Fiona over in the corner, like with her super high pitched voice. Yeah, I figured I would regret this. The trash mobs are way more aggressive in this. Oh hey, leveled up again. How do I play with Japanese text? It doesn't matter. I mostly play games where it doesn't. Like shoot 'em ups. The menus are usually in English anyway, because I guess just because English is stylish, and the story doesn't really matter in those. And this game, there's very little menuing. That's basically the trick of it, is very little menuing and a very straightforward progression structure. The enemies are modeled after animals. There's no bees. There are bird ones. There are wolves, moles. I think these are like foxes with the bows. Here's the moles. Holy crap, these levels. I think difficulty does... Oh wow. I didn't know you could cancel out of a stun with a super. That's actually very useful. Also, I like some of the ice sculptures. I don't think the cool ones are around here. But there's a bunch of chibi ice sculptures. I think they're back this way. Yeah, we can't really see them. Wait, no. Well, I'm not sure where they are, but they're very cute. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely swarmers in terms of movement. The wolves in particular swarm all around you and just constantly run. The moles are sort of standoffish. Though they're not doing the running thing right now. Yeah, the moving all around quickly is the wolves gimmick. But I think I've defeated them enough of them for them to stop it. What was that? Aw, oh, crap. I didn't even realize my health was that low. But it's kind of nice to have a mode that actually presents a challenge in this. The hardest mode in Shinobi versus still wasn't very hard at all. I got 5, or no, 4, but still. But yeah, in terms of the menus, you just get used to what the super common ones are, like that last one. I know that's the save menu just because the save menu always pops up after I finish it. Most of the menus don't matter. And a good thing this game and Neptunia Victory 2 does is it has icons for most of the menus, and that makes it a lot easier. It would be a lot harder to play like any of the old Final Fantasy games because they don't really do icons for very much. Those would be a lot harder to play as. Since doing the transformation heals you, I'm actually supposed to wait, but I always forget that. It won't matter because I'll probably just level up after I do a good attack. Unless I just get killed. That could happen too. Okay, run. Holy crap, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, it is really fluid. That's one thing. It's 60 frames per second, and it's a huge upgrade over Shinobi Versus in terms of fluidity. Alright, maybe I should just play on medium difficulty. I do think the hard mode's really fun compared to Shinobi Versus, but for one thing, I'm not very good at Merkin, though. Let's go. And another thing, I'm pretty bad with these wolves. But if I can build up a couple scrolls and KO a ton of them at once. Oh, or that. That'll work. Did I just level up twice? And now a bunch of you get KO'd. I hear this wasn't an optimal day to stream for a couple of reasons. For another reason, Halo 5 came out, right? I've been seeing almost no Halo chatter in my Twitter feed. I'm pretty sure I didn't mute it. I muted Undertale. Like, I mute games I don't want to hear spoilers from, but I don't think I muted Halo. I figured I would see more of it, but I guess the World Series might also explain that. This is one problem with the game's level up system. If you just constantly level up, you can just constantly spam super high power and impos. Though it's kind of useful since I'm sort of overpowered or underpowered on this difficulty. Just be nice and cheap here for a second. Alright. Stupid mole. Shows how aware I am. I had no idea the World Series was today. I don't really care either, but some of my viewers might. weird. I heard, like, it's not, I don't think it's that nobody cares about Halo, because I mean, I heard tons about Master Chief Collection. It's just, it's kind of weird to not see much chatter about Halo, unless everybody's, like, wanting to play it over the weekend or something. Stop that. You die now. I do mostly follow indie developers, so I know some pretty big Halo fans. I mean, indie developers still play Halo. Boss time. The bosses are actually kind of easier than the trash mobs in the hardest difficulty, because the trash mobs can just get so aggressive. And that's kind of exactly why, it's a good show of why trash mobs are usually not very aggressive in Musou games. Because they can deal a lot of damage really fast if they actually do that. Calm down, Murakumo. Not sure what she's doing there. I love the positions of the scrolls. There's several different places they can be. I didn't realize Ikaruga used the unpit technique. How were you? You had a sliver of health. How dare you? Oh, Overwatch. Yeah, I did hear some people posting about that. I'm not really interested in that either. In anything competitive, multiplayer only, or focused. Oh, I thought I got KO'd and I was like, what? That's right, Parker. I know. Parker, I can't see. I can't see. Get. I kind of suspect Parker had something to do with taking down the stream, because he's done stuff like that before. Yes, you have. Let's try my level 5. Giant wolf. Okay. That did a lot less damage than I was hoping for, honestly. Aw, good doggy. Oops. Stupid Hien. Stop that. Down goes Ikaruga. Yeah, it has been busy. Well, it's just constant releases until December. And there's a couple things in December, too. And yeah, there's certainly been a lot of talk about Undertale. I will get to Undertale, but it's really low on my priorities just because, I mean, I like to show cool stuff that people may not have been familiar with. Undertale is definitely not underrated or anything. It's just rated. That's what it is. Alright, I guess I should target you. What? You should have been comboed by that. Would you not be cheap? Ah. Okay. The AI isn't usually so aware of how abusable its characters are. It is today, though. That makes sense, though. It's on hard difficulty. Oh, right. Isn't there a new Puru finish in this level? Stop that! It's very rude. Let's eat that. No, I think it's further back. Would you cut that out, woman? Yeah, it's not here. She's saying I'm sorry. Frickin'! I don't know, she's not. I thought she was saying Gomen Nasai, but it's not quite that. I can be cheap too! How did that only hit you once? Do you only know that one move? Aw. Well. Okay, so you can super out of ice but not stun. Okay, let's Do this properly. Seriously, why is that not doing proper damage? Whatever. Your health is low enough. How are you? Ugh. This? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I plan on recording myself blind, though it's so long, I'm not sure if I should just record the whole thing, or... I don't know. That's my problem with recording RPGs for stuff. So I don't usually do full long plays, but I mean, they don't show well if you only show little bits. I have no idea what any of the grades are in this. I just know the gold ones are for hard mode. The save dialogue is so weird because it's half in English because of my PS4, but some of the messages are from the game, so they're in Japanese. Alright, hopefully this goes a little better. Murakumo isn't exactly my best character, though. She's kind of slow, and I'm just not very familiar with her. There's so many characters, it's hard to be familiar with everyone, though. Don't strain yourself, Murakumo. Her gimmick is she's super shy without her mask, which someone has stolen. So she's kind of freaking out. It's also why she covers her face when she's doing transformation. She's supposed to have a mask, but it's gone for this segment, and it's... You can press some button to disable it cosmetically. I forget exactly how to do that, though. It's one of the loading screen tips, but I can't see the loading screen tips in this game. I wonder if I'm thinking the localized version will probably not have separate trophies, so I probably will only get one out of this, but I guess that's fine. I am very close to getting platinum. The platinum in this is much easier and much more sensible than frickin' Shinobi Versus. There's no super grindy ones. You do have to play all of the content, like all of the story stuff, but other than that, it's just like buy everything, which you can easily buy everything if you've beaten all of the story stuff anyway. Okay, what next? Hanabi. You mean the battle close? That's like a transformation. And you also heal when you do the transformation, so it's a mechanic. You also actually act... You control different in 3 different states. There's normal, there's transformed, and then there's... I think it's called frantic mode, where you basically strip down to your undies and you do more damage, take more damage, and your combos are infinite. I don't usually use frantic because it can... It's basically you win or lose really, really fast. And on hard mode, it's basically a good way to lose. Patchwork enclosed from your enemies, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Alright, let's try this dog thing. Wow, that's... I guess that's... Did that entirely miss? Ow. Stop that, Henry. Would you stop that? Where did you get all that Nimpo anyway? You haven't landed any hits. I'm not sure I've ever pulled that attack off successfully. Figures the computer has no trouble with it. No, I only got that message once. Video output low. What is your problem, YouTube? Why is it doing this today? I guess my internet connection is always a little crappier on rainy days for some reason, but oh well. Are you guys having video problems? There we go. Just never hesitate to let me know when there's like video or audio issues. Don't strain yourself. Love Hanabi's dizzy, defeated animation. The little nose bump is so oddly low res. It's very well done. Like the angle is very accurate. It's just low res when they zoom in real close like that. If you know what I'm talking about. You don't end up wearing your enemy's clothes. In fact, in the story sequences, you can clearly see that your clothes stay destroyed. You just have to go buy more clothes. Kind of want to play as someone other than Murakumo, but we can finish the story. I love how there were so many enemies, they just had to fan out getting there, because they didn't fit. Actually, wait. It's actually a pretty good aerial. Oh, it's got a long recovery frame, so nah. It's actually not. I wonder if, for some reason that I can't fathom, this game is disabled for sharing from PS4, like even for screenshots to Twitter, when Twitter allows not safe for work content, and also for streaming to Twitch directly. I wonder if Xseed will manage to fix that. I asked them their PR contact, and they didn't have anything to tell me. But it would be nice if they would fix that. Because originally there was this bug where you could make them quote-unquote naked, you know, Barbie doll style. And I thought that was why they disabled streaming, but they just kept it long after they fixed that bug. And to their credit, they fixed a lot of bugs pretty quickly. I never really saw any of the bugs. Like, you had to go out of your way to get the Barbie doll issue. But why are we uh-ohing? I'm super paranoid while streaming, so you can't do that to me. I'm a little annoyed that a lot of these courses are from Shinobi verses, but they look a lot better, so it's kind of okay. I'm not sure I can actually do anything about that. I guess I can... I can't change that setting while streaming. I could optimize for less buffering instead of interaction, but I can't do it stream. And I'm streaming at like half capacity, so like there's no way I'm running out of upload. Yuzakura is one of my favorites with those rocket gauntlet things. Oh no! Ah! Could have KO'd Shiki quick. Oh. It may not be on your end because it says video output low on my end. Though my encoding software disagrees, and I just have no idea what's going on with that. No! Ah. What are these? What are these? Oh, just standard bombs. The directional audio is surprisingly good. Ooh. I think this is a new Puro Puro too. They added a lot of Puro Puro finish areas. Wait, where did Yuzakura go? All three! Ah. Not quite. 3 for 1. Sorry, Shiki. Don't you call Baka. You're a Baka. Ow. Yeah, we already saw that one. Oh, I can't skip it. M1A1? I guess it's probably the intent. Weird. I didn't use a special. Did they make it so you don't have to use a special to activate those? Huh. Ryobi, kind of the one with the rifle, was kind of annoying to use in Shinobi Versus, but she's pretty fun in this one. Largely because they really improved her charged triangle shot. Because now it's like a shotgun sort of thing and a lot easier to aim. I really wish they had autosave. Especially because I keep pressing the wrong buttons in this stupid menu. It looks like the normal PlayStation menu, so I think X will be select, but it's still not. Maybe it made the Puru-Purus easier to execute, because I'm almost certain you had to use a super to make those work. No, 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 stop that. Oh, I don't have enough power. Man, we have gone up 16 levels in 4 story levels now. Levels and levels. Just... I guess it's a good thing. The hard mode seems to really let you gain levels fast. Though they removed the stupid level grindy trophy, I think. So it doesn't really matter super much. Man, the level trophy, or no, it was the 3000 combo trophy in Shinobi Versus is just absolutely terrible. You just have to do this mission with respawning enemies and just do the cheapest, most repetitive attack constantly, and it's just super lame. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. That's a roguelike, isn't it? I'm not really super good at those. Mew Mew 2. Just free level ups, the level. Also, best feature, of all time is they made these turtle enemies so much less annoying. They are the absolute worst in Shinobi versus. Where did that guy come from? I don't think you ever fought one of these in the main missions. What is Mew Mew 2? I'm not sure if that's like an actual thing or if you're mocking something else, but... Oh, there's different colors for the robots now! These used to just be wooden dudes, but I guess there's a bunch of different colors now. Who's even... Okay. I guess I should target. Get out of here, turtle. Nobody likes turtles. What? Okay. Just randomly exploded. That's fine. No, I'm asking Bad P who talked about it. Wait, where are you? Or Kumo, just stop trying. Ah, there you are. Seems a bit underpowered for level 5. Like, half of the level 5s are pretty unimpressive, honestly. Walked right into that one. Man, you have a lot of health. Excuse me, I am beating up trash mobs, Yumi. Wait your turn. Ow. It's not really that hard now that I'm properly leveled. I really do wish any sort of beat 'em up style game with a leveling up system had some difficulty that is challenging even at max level. Because I hate when you play a game so much that it's impossible to get a challenge out of it. Fortunately in this game there's a whole ton of different characters, so you can always, almost always, just play a different character, but still. I guess there's multiplayer. I never tried the multi. I prefer to play one-on-one, but yes, Parker. My stream health still says video output low. I hope it's not causing issues. See you, Benny. Thanks for watching. What did you do, Murakumo? I'm not sure what happened here, but I can guess. See you, Bad P. I guess we'll call that a night. Tune in Thursday for, I have no idea what, but something. Hopefully we'll not have the stream issues we had today. I have no idea what that was about. But, whatever. I'm hoping it's just a fluke because of either the rain or just something weird at YouTube and not on my end. 6 levels in that one level. Oh well, bye.